Oh, righty. So, hey everybody. Well, it's just Ingo and myself for now. But yeah, I wanted to go over some of the gaming stuff that happened this week, and yeah, I wanted to see if you guys would prefer this being in like a weekly thing. But yeah, Saturday evening, not doing much. Maybe you want to find out what's going on out here. So yeah. Um, First thing on the list is Far Cry 6 being leaked. So that's an interesting scenario. It's got this actor. Actually, let me just see if I can find a photo of him for you guys. As soon as you see him, you'll know who I'm talking about. But yeah, Far Cry 6 is official. And let me actually get this thing up on the screen for you guys to see. There's no photo or anything like that. It is literally they had put it up on a gaming magazine in China, if I remember correctly, and they had given the description of the whole game. So basically, it is a game where there is it's a country kind of like a Bolivian South American country, and this guy basically wants to return his country to its former glory at all costs, and all costs meaning lives, if that's what it takes. And yeah, that leaked I think about 10 hours ago, Far Cry 6 or so. It was earlier today, leaked about a couple of hours ago. And yeah, it's got this actor. I don't even know his name. How can like, as soon as, like, you guys know who this is. As soon as you see the face, you know who this is. And basically, the whole story of this thing is that, yeah, it's a country that's under ruins, and he's hoping to bring it back to its former glory, but he has no boundaries, like at all costs, and he's got a son that's following in his footsteps. This picture actually doesn't do it justice. Let me see if I can find one, because there is an image of him with his son, and yeah, he's basically him and his son are basically tearing the country apart, and you as a player are one of the revolution, one of these guys who are trying to stop him and stuff. So that leaked today, and yeah, want to know what you guys think about Far Cry 6 being in a South American city and you being a freedom fighter. I don't know if you guys want to drop that in the comments and let us know what you think. But yeah, that's what that's about. Yeah, so what do you guys think? Snow Runner Phase 1 release. Man, you know what? I heard that Ingo was actually going to do some stuff on it. I think a little bit he told me that he was gonna upload some videos and Snow Runner and stuff. So let's see how that goes. I'll leave that up to him. But yeah, guys, let me see if I can find another picture of Far Cry 6 for you guys. Yeah, wasn't bad. It just let me just make sure that is sorted. Yeah, let me get an actual, like, I want to get a picture of the child as well. Actually, that's a nice one. That's a nice one to show you guys. Actually, yeah. So yeah, everyone also was under the impression that maybe the child is a real person. There's actually a video. As soon as this leaked, the actor, no, it was Ubisoft, posted a video of the actor reacting to the leak, and he's got a cigar in his hand, and he's playing the character that he plays in the game, and it's actually really cool. Like when you see the photo and you see the guy, it's like it's identical, and he plays it well. He's always been a good actor anyway, so that's cool. Yes, that's where he was. Breaking Bad. He was in Breaking Bad, so that's really cool. That's really cool. But yeah, how do you guys like? How do you feel about it being in a South American country? Do you guys think it is too similar to the previous ones? Because Far Cry 3 was Far Cry 3 you were like it was a you guys were like in university vacation. Far Cry 4 was basically the story, tyrants, and you were a freedom fighter. Far Cry 5 as well, church tyrant, and you were some sort of fighting for for just basic freedom, whatever the case is. Then we got the Far Cry with the twins, which was like it wasn't really like a game on its own. It was more of like almost like a DLC thing. And then we're coming back to 6 again, where tyrant and freedom fighter. So a lot of people were actually thinking that this kid was Vas from Far Cry 3. That they might have linked the whole thing together, as in like this was pre-Vas, then this whole thing happened, and then he went and got himself lost on an island, and that's where we get Vas from Far Cry 3. But Ubisoft confirmed that isn't the case. So yeah, there's no worry about that. But yeah, honestly, I don't know about Far Cry. Personally, I will jump on it. I'll definitely jump on it, because I like the actor, and I think he'd be really cool at this role. He suits this role. But yeah, I just realized that I didn't have the images up for you. But yeah, that kid is apparently supposed to be Vas. But yeah, actually Ubisoft, they basically not confirmed. That's the opposite of confirmed. Denied that it's him, and that it's a whole nother thing. But yeah, that was one of the things. And the other thing that I also wanted to go through was the fact that The Sims is getting a reality show. Let me quickly find the trailer for you guys. That's gonna be interesting. It's a reality show where people have to create a movie within The Sims and then present it to the Sims creators. So that's I don't know. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna quickly find the trailer for you. And yeah, but personally I was like, eesh. It just, you know what? If it helps people out there, hey, who am I to what's the word? Who am I to complain? But yeah, let me pop this on for you, and you guys let me know what you think. Okay. This is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be really interesting. So yeah, that is the Sims reality show. Uh, yeah, how do you guys feel about it? Is it something that you guys are interested in watching? Um, yeah, I mean, look, it's anything gaming seems to grab my attention, so I don't mind. You know, I want to see. It's basically like a film competition, except using Sims as the set. So it's kind of it's not too out there, but yeah, that popped up as well this week, and if like I'm waiting to hear more about when it's releasing and everything, and I'll let you guys know with a status or something. But yeah, Sims 4 is getting a reality show, a competition reality show, and yeah, you guys basically saw the whole thing, and you know about as much as I do at this point. But yeah, they release more as the week goes on, and yeah, what do you guys think about that? Personally, not my cup of tea, but hey, some people enjoy it, you know. And the other thing that popped up this week, I think it was actually yesterday, is that Ninja is back on YouTube. So he had that whole, I think it was $30 million Mixer deal to be a part of Mixer for a year, and Mixer bombed out, I think about 2 weeks ago. They decided, actually Microsoft decided to scrap Mixer, and the two streamers that they brought over from Twitch, it was a 30 million rand deal, and I think a 18 million rand deal for the other for the other Twitch streamer. But yeah, Mixer just never lived that long. It lasted up until about last month or beginning of this month. No, end of last month if I remember. And yeah, they walked away with a $30 million dollar deal contract, but they can't exactly go back to Twitch because of the switch that they made to Mixer. So the Ninja popped back up on YouTube, and everyone lost their mind. They're like, "Oh my gosh, Ninja's back!" There was actually a rumor that he actually him, Dr. Disrespect, and the other, I can't believe I forgot the other streamer's name, but I never really remember these. I remember their faces, but never remember their names. They were actually planning on starting their own platform, and some people suspect that that's why Dr. Disrespect got banned from Twitch, although Twitch never really disclosed why they banned Dr. Disrespect. But anyways, yeah, there was a rumor that he was going to start his own streaming network, but yeah, that never material. Oh, let's say that he hasn't confirmed or denied, but in the meantime he's got to make money somewhere, so he's definitely on YouTube. And yeah, everyone's losing their mind. He popped up and played a bit of what was it? He was on Fortnite. Yes, yeah, he was definitely on Fortnite, and yeah, big success. Made it's almost like he never left, which is like, man, when you make it there, where you can leave when you can leave a platform, come back and just act like you've never left and people are still there, like, that's cool. But then again, they were following you, not Twitch, so yeah. But yeah, he's back and happening. Let me actually see if I can find some numbers for you guys, because that might be interesting to see. Let me quickly see. A lot of silence. Twitch update. Yeah, I want to see if they actually drop a number of how many streamers or how many views he got off that one stream. Ninja is currently in negotiations with streaming platforms, and no exclusive deal has been signed yet, including YouTube. Today's YouTube live stream from Ninja is all on his own. Maybe he'll stream on Twitch too. Oh, so I don't think Twitch banned him. I think he just signed a contract to go to another platform. So at least he's managing that. But yeah, Ninja's back. I don't know what's gonna happen to Dr. Disrespect. I think he knows what he did, But yeah, he's very quiet for someone who's been banned from his primary source of income. So I think he knows what he did. But yeah, that is that. I don't know if you guys want to let me know what you guys think down in the comments. But yeah, and then the other story for today is that Sony has invested 250. I don't know if they actually donated 250 million, because some sources say that they actually bought a piece of Epic Games for $250 million, or it might just be an investment of $250 million into the Unreal Engine, because there's this flirting thing that Epic Games and Sony are busy doing at the moment, because a lot of the PS5 games are made using the Unreal Engine. They're on really good terms, and so it wasn't really a surprise that they dropped money into Epic, but what the surprise was that they dropped that much into something that they don't necessarily own. So because of the amount, everyone is under the impression that it might actually be a when you buy a piece, how am I forgetting all these terms now? When you buy a piece of they bought shares, basically a certain percentage of shares of the Epic, but from the Unreal Engine side. And yeah, that's turning out to be quite fruitful for them. 200 Ninja Who. Yeah, but that's turning out to be what makes a joint Facebook game? Yes, that's right. Yeah, the Fallout TV show. Yes, I heard about that. Bro, I don't know. I feel like Bethesda has a lot more to worry about than the TV show. Like, you've got to win over the crowd before you drop something like that. But we'll see. I mean, maybe it's gonna be good. Maybe it won't. Like, I feel like it's been done, like the whole post-apocalyptic thing. But yeah, but then again, like, Fallout has diehard fans, so maybe that will work out for them. But yeah, honestly, I'll catch the first couple of episodes, but I'm not a Fallout player. So yeah, maybe Ingo will give you guys some feedback on what that TV show is all about if he likes it. But yeah, I don't know if I'll watch the whole thing. I'll give it a shot, but yeah, Bethesda's got a lot more to worry about than a TV show at the moment. What about Brie Larson's YouTube channel? Yeah, Warframe, I heard that Warframe is being bought by the Warframe company, the not the publisher, the developer is being bought by Tencent. Actually, Tencent is releasing their own version of Cyberpunk. Well, it's not called Cyberpunk 2077, but it's like the biggest ripoff. It's like you can see they're trying to cash grab. In fact, everyone's trying to cash grab on that Cyberpunk train at the moment. I saw on Steam, like a lot of the some of the demos. There was an event before the summer sale. Like a lot of the demos were Cyberpunk based, and so yeah. So that was interesting. And then Tencent dropped this whole trailer. It wasn't even a gameplay trailer. It was actually just menus of the characters you can choose and their companions, and then you could choose your vehicle. And then when they finished the vehicle selection part of it, they sort of ended that stream. I don't know if it was a fake though, because what was it? A couple of people covered it. I went and I read on it, and then it started popping up on my YouTube feed. Young, yeah, I think that's how you say his name. Young, yeah, covered it. I think Game Ranks might have also covered it by now. But yeah, it seemed to be like a legit thing. Actually, I hope it's fake for their sake. I hope it's fake because it just to try and compete with 2077 like straight out of the box when they've been working at it for over 7 years. It's not. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Look, good luck to them. Good luck to them. If it works out for them, then that's great. But yeah, I hope things work out for them. And then there was a photo of a PS5. Apparently, the PS5 will also come in black, and it actually looks a lot more. What's the word? I want to say it looks a lot sexier, for lack of a better term. But yeah, it looks good. It looks good in black. Let me see if I can find some pictures for you guys. But yeah, it looks really good in black. I'm actually shocked. The white didn't sell me straight away, but as soon as I saw the black edition, I was like, this I can keep somewhere in my cupboard because this actually looks really good. Okay, yeah, here it is. Let me put it up for you guys. That looks good. That actually looks really nice. And if I had to get a PS5, it would probably be this edition. It would most probably be this edition. Let me see if I can find a better picture, because there are a couple of them actually. But yeah, like black edition PS5 would be fire. I don't know if I'd be getting a PS5 as soon as it drops, because that price tag will not be cheap. But apart from that, yeah, much prefer the black versus the white. Actually, let's have a look. Let's have a look at. Let's have a look if I can find a copy of the white one. Yeah, here's another image of the black. And then the other thing I wanted to check with you guys is this. How do you guys feel about the PS5 sideways? Because to me it makes no sense. Like, check this out. It feels like I tipped it over and was too lazy to pick it up. That's what it looks like, and I'm just like, nah. No, but definitely if I had to choose between the black and the white one, I'd probably get the black one with the white controllers. But yeah, and then there was like a whole thing about PS5 controllers having skins of their own and stuff like that, but I don't see that happening in the release. That definitely would have been a selling point in their what you call it, in that reveal. So I'm busy reading the comments and trying to talk. Zingo's losing his mind here, but I wish them all the best. I want a Chihuahua pet. It will hide the only chickens. What will hide the yeah, that's true. Oh wow, I don't know what you're trying to say, but yeah, I don't know what. It will hide the oily chicken stains. Okay. Oh, I see. If you get a black PS4, then that, yeah, then yeah. But I mean, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. You do you, my guy. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be looking at a black PS4 rather than a white one if this is out on release. But this thing sideways doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't look right. But hey, definitely glad that there is a black version. But yeah, that leaked, and we're waiting to see whether they have confirmed that they will be selling this. The other thing I also wanted to chat to you guys about was the fact that gaming tech is now so basically there's a whole thing going on. They did it for The Mandalorian, actually, for the Star Wars movie. No, not movie, series. They replaced green screens with LED screens and used Unreal Engine to do all the backdrops via an LED screen, and it eliminates things like green screen leaking onto the people, so a lot of post work and stuff like that. But yeah, it looks like green screen is dead. It looks like people are starting to work with LEDs and game engines to make the series, because it's a lot cheaper. You don't have to hire like a whole like actually some people build their green screen set, and some people just go to warehouses and hire their green, and they do all their shots within like one factory house and stuff like that. But apparently that won't be necessary anymore. Like a lot of they filmed the whole Mandalorian series using LEDs. Let me quickly see if I can find the video for you guys actually. But yeah, that is going to be the future of filming. Is going to be LEDs, because when it's LED you actually get, like, you can put a fake sun in there and the LEDs will actually shine onto the person's skin. So yeah, let me quickly find this thing for you guys. And you guys will let me know how you feel about it. But yeah, I'm actually over. I feel like green screen was way too expensive. Way too expensive. Filming Mandalorian with Unreal Engine. Yay! Yeah, there it is. The virtual set. Yeah, I'm gonna quickly play this for you guys. I'm gonna play a bit of it. Okay, this looks about right. Actually, I might actually no. Whoa. I need to make sure I grab the right one, because this might be grabbing off someone else's YouTube channel, and that becomes a whole nother thing. Okay, here we go. That's the one. And let me play this for you guys, and you guys let me know what you think. All right. So apparently you guys don't have sound, so I'm gonna pause that right there. Yeah, please let me know if you guys are getting video sound. Um, no, you guys are lying, man. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna leave a link to this. It's a very short clip, anyways. It's like 7 minutes long. But yeah, he goes through like what they like the advantages of using LED lighting, not even lighting, just an LED panel. It's like a half a circle panel thing, and it removes the cost of lighting, and it's more realistic light and stuff. Oh, you're lying. Okay, but did you guys hear most of that? Okay, hopefully you guys heard most of that. But yeah, that is where the future of gaming is headed, I guess. What's next on my list here? Oh, the video was low. Oh, jeez, like. Okay, yeah, I'll take note of that then. Yeah, and then there's a couple of other things like this guy in the UK blows his parents' savings on FIFA, FIFA Ultimate. He blew his entire university savings. Let me see if I can find the article for you guys. Um, he blew his entire university savings on FIFA Ultimate and all of that, and then um, and what was it? Sorry, I'm trying to look for it and think at the same time. But yeah, EA has officially been asked to pull all of their loot boxes out of games, or they've either been asked to remove loot boxes from games that are bought in the United Kingdom, and if they can't do that, then they need to remove the games completely. But yeah, loot boxes is officially being governed overseas. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I think that I just need to make sure that I think about this logically. I don't think that's bad news. I think like an online store is one thing. I think when like when you make an asset like skins and stuff, um, when you make an asset and stuff, that makes sense. You go, you buy a skin and you enjoy it. But to a loot box, to gamble, like to pay money for a chance of winning what you wanted instead of just outright buying it. Yeah, look, um, I don't. I definitely not. They won't take this lying down. So let's see how this works out. But yeah, they have officially been asked to either fix it or take their sales or take their stuff out of the UK. So we'll see how that goes. But I highly doubt. I mean, geez, like they make billions. I remember the 2019 turnaround for FIFA Ultimate alone was, I think it was like, it was nearly $1 billion. Let me just quickly, no, let me focus on one thing actually. I don't need to show you guys this guy. You guys know. Yeah, but basically he went and spent university savings and it triggered a whole chain of stuff. And yeah, EA looks like they're gonna have to watch how they move from now on. Let me quickly see if I can okay, actually next week I'm gonna have all of this preloaded because this isn't working out for me. I'm gonna have all of these tabs preloaded. But yeah, well, let's hope that that things end up working for our good. On to the next one. There was a guy who worked with man, let me just actually $80 price tag. So basically, this guy came out with an article talking about how people need to brace themselves for the for games being $70 and up, and that's going to happen before the end of this year. And like, I don't know how like equal opportunity. if we if we did that, he's not clever enough to. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, if he's blowing money that fast, then I don't know what he was gonna do in university, to be honest. But I, you know what? Let me not judge. EA is not the way it's meant to play. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But yeah, I mean, dude, it's been making them money. It's like I think I had this chat with Ingo as well. It's a thing of like, what do you want them to do when you keep buying, dude? Skyrim. I think they sold. I think it was 7 different versions of Skyrim, and then they put out a post saying that no, it was at a conference, and then someone asked them, when are you guys gonna move on from Skyrim 5 and move on to Skyrim 6? And they said, when you guys stop buying Skyrim. So it's one of those things where you like, we can't necessarily point the finger at like EA and Bethesda and all these dudes for loot boxes when we buy them. So it's kind of like a thing of, hey, we chose that life, you know. But yeah, there was an article about a guy who was going on about cross out. There was an article about a guy who was going on about how games are before the end of this year, games are going to cost $70, and that we should brace ourselves, because it's going to go from $70 to 80 very quickly, because of the whole coronavirus and all of that. And basically, people obviously like blew up on the internet and like don't understand why that's okay. And he no, actually, the companies he worked for EA, and then it was like a long list. He's been in the industry for a while. He's jumped between, but he's the last place he worked at was EA, and he's not working with them currently, but before he left there, they were talking about a $70 price hike, and the biggest problem came from the fact that when you look at people like Rockstar, for instance, who have PS5 games actually. When people look at companies like Rockstar, Rockstar spends, I think Red Dead was like nearly a decade on the second game, and they dropped all that money, and then they dropped the game, and they literally made billions. Like that game alone made more than the entire music industry the year it came out. And remember, it came out in the second half of the year, and it made more money than the entire music industry did that entire year. So like, people are looking at something like GTA, and the income that GTA made. Then you've got companies like your Ubisoft and all these other guys, and Activision, looking at what they did, looking at their profit. Even Naughty Dog as well was talking about the same thing. It's like they have the capability to make games like that, but the issue comes with, if you want games like Red Dead, those like all in sort of, we put all the money behind giving you a great game, then they have to justify going out and actually paying for all of that. And the biggest problem that's there is that, well, people are busy saying, well, how come Rockstar made a game for 10 years and sold it at the standard price of $60? Why do you guys have to jump from 60 to 70? And EA basically said, well, actually it was a whole bunch of them. They basically said that the reason why they can't go make a Red Dead and sell it at the same price as Red Dead did with the $60 price tag is because they don't have the following that Rockstar does. Things like Rockstar can drop anything today and everyone will go out and buy it. Like, that's a fact. Whereas if Ubisoft spends 10 years making Valhalla and they sell it at 60, they will make nowhere near what Red Dead made. Nowhere near. And that's because Rockstar has a following, but at the same time, it's a thing of like, Rockstar has a following because they've treated people right, and it's the same thing with CD Projekt Red and The Witcher. They had a following, and The Witcher made money. It's still making money today. They've moved on to other projects, and people are still buying that game. And then they're gonna drop 2077, and people are still gonna buy 2077. So, Like for me personally, the $70 price tag isn't justified. The $70 and up price tag isn't justified purely on the fact that if you guys want to make more money, you shouldn't focus on selling the game at a higher price. You should be focusing on winning over your audience. I mean, that's how GTA made the money, is that they actually gave you a product that you loved every time, and they outbid. I think those guys out profited like so many industries, and like a game, not even the gaming industry, just a game outsold the music industry. It nearly outsold the film industry that year. And remember, it dropped in the second half of this year. Now, if a game can do that and still sell, I'm sure even if they sold at $50, they would still. So it's not about the price tag, and I don't think they're justified in trying to sell us a $70 game. I think that doesn't make sense. $70 and up, so you might get those special editions at like 80. Let me just read what you guys are on about. Money is for nothing but the chicks. I'm gonna have to delete some of these comments if you guys are gonna carry on like this. Let the revolution begin. Wait for specials. Yeah, dude, I'm waiting for the console to be on special. Never mind the games, because the games are gonna be like, oh, and the new PS5 covers. Actually, people are very disappointed. Like, everyone is like, no, PS5, no, oh, go remake it. Because all they did was take the PS4 cover and reverse the colors. So I'm going to quickly put it up on the screen for you guys. But everyone's like, no, Sony. No, this isn't working for us. But yeah, have a look at this. This is what you're going to see when you buy a PS5 game these days. Like, they literally just took the PS4 cover and reversed it. Some people think it's not a big deal. Some people think it is. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is, man. For me personally, I feel like it's a bit lazy. I feel like, you've gotta keep that, like, that marketing push. But some people just don't care about the covers. They're more worried about the game. So yeah, it's not really a massive thing. But yeah, that's the official PS5 covers. Let's see how that does. And then there is, I think there was a what you call it? Oh yes, a lot of people on PS4 are getting their games deleted, like, randomly. So it's like they would log on. They would try play a game, and then the game would ask them to purchase, to repurchase the game that they've already bought, and so they would go and check their emails, send an email to Sony and tell them that look, I bought this game, why isn't it da, 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 da? And then Sony tells them, no, actually send us your proof, and then the emails that they were sent from Sony somehow don't count, because whenever you purchase a game on Sony, on anything really, on Steam, on PS4, on Xbox, they like send you a receipt and like a digital receipt and everything. So a lot of the users are sending those digital receipts to Sony, and as soon as Sony gets those receipts, they stop replying, and like a lot of people are losing a lot of their games that way. Some people even called in internationally to the Sony customer helpline. And then a lot of and then what the employees, so I'm busy reading your comments, and then what the employees on the other side are busy saying is that yeah, please send us your receipt, and then while they're on the phone, they're busy emailing the receipts, and then mid conversation the employees would just hang up. And like, a lot of people are speculating it's because the guys actually working at the help centers have no idea what's going on, and they're just choosing to like completely ignore people. This is like the third hack, if it is a hack. This is like the third hack in a year that Sony's had, like 2 years max. I remember last year they had another hack, and towards the end of 2019 someone leaked all of someone had copied over all of Sony's PlayStation 4 usernames. I don't know how much they can get from usernames, but the fact that they can go online and copy stuff off of Sony's database is a bit of an issue. What's Ingo on about? Horizon Zero Dawn on Epic with a good. Hey, my God, that's a very good question. Actually, that's a very good question. What is Steam doing? What is Steam doing? Because yes, dude, no, I don't know. I feel like Epic has done enough for them to be like on good terms with the world right now. Like they've done enough. They've given us an engine, a game engine that we only have to give them royalties for if our game makes over $1 million. So all the profit for your game goes into your pocket until you've made $1 million. It's like, and then they've been giving us games since the beginning of time, since like Unreal Tournament, and then there's Fortnite, then there's the free games. I haven't bought a single game on my Epic list. No, there's only one game I bought on Epic, which was SnowRunner. But yeah, Epic has done enough as far as I'm concerned. I mean, in the beginning, just the fact that the developers get more money than the store sold me. I had no problem with it, and then people flipped out and everything. But the fact that most of my money was going to the guys who actually made the game was enough for me. An extra 2 clicks to put money into the pockets of the right people wasn't an issue for me. So yeah, $80 price tag, that was one of the things. And then the PS4 games going missing. Yeah, that one I actually need to jump onto the PS4 and check if some of my stuff is done. Yeah, Epic is just Epic, man. You said it, my guy. And and then Crash Bandicoot is coming to mobile, but so a lot of the small new stuff is Crash Bandicoot coming to mobile. We don't know how to feel about that. And then like the Diablo 2 remaster has been very quiet, and people are up in arms about that because they're like, because they dropped the trailer of Diablo 4, and then people were like, wait, hold on, you guys were talking about a Diablo 2 remaster that we were supposed to get. So what's happening with what's happening with that? And everyone went up in arms about that, and so that's one of the things. The other thing was I had something that just popped into my head now that I wanted to chat about. But yeah, guys, I don't know. That's the news that I've bumped into this week. Hopefully it's a bit helpful to some point. But yeah, I'm gonna try to do this once a week. And yeah, let me know if this is something that you guys might be interested in. Relive my life on mobile. I don't know, dude. Crash Bandicoot 4, the one that's coming out on PS5 at the end of this year, has over 100 levels. So it's gonna be quite a long game. I mean, actually 3 wasn't that long, let's be honest. Crash Bandicoot 3 was not that long. But yeah, let's see how that works out. I mean, they banned, what was it? Like PUBG Mobile was banned in a couple of places, but I mean, I don't know. Yeah, so that's the news for this week. That's what I managed to put together that was of anything of interest. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about that Sims TV show, the Sims 4 reality show. That's a weird one for me. I don't know where it's gonna release. I think it'll probably drop on Netflix. Like if they really want people to jump on that, they'll probably drop on Netflix. What are you writing? Chicken wings. Okay, you have fun with that. Actually, now I want chicken wings. Okay, now let me focus. But yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, I'll try to make these a bit more scripted. Preload everything, make some videos for you guys, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll check you guys soon. Peace. This black PS4 is fire, guys. It is outright fire. Just look at this thing. I want to put it up one last time. But yeah, let me know what you guys would get actually. Black PS4 or white PS4? Actually, 2 questions. Would you guys get a black PS4 or white PS4? And do you guys like the sideways design of this thing? I want to see whether I'm just tripping or not, but I'm not feeling this thing sideways. It looked like I hit it by mistake and was just too lazy to pick it up because it's too far. It's like, no, not a fan. Alright, guys, check you guys on the outs. Peace.